America is in the midst of the fastest economic recovery from any crisis in the U.S.
Household spending looks to have recovered about 3/4 of its earlier decline, likely owing in part to federal stimulus payments and expanded unemployment benefits.
Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin went up to Capitol Hill Tuesday with the same message. The U.S. economy is recovering faster than expected, but more needs to be done to help Americans and businesses still hurting. For Powell, that means the Federal Reserve will continue to do what it can, including keeping interest rates near zero for years to come, temporarily relaxing banking regulations, and lending money that Congress has appropriated. But he had a warning to the House Financial Services Committee Tuesday that won't be enough unless there's more help for workers and the unemployed through another stimulus agreement with the White House.
Still 11 million people unemployed. So the risk is that over time they go through those savings. They haven't been able to find employment yet because it's going to take a long time to get, or it's going to take a while to get 11 million people back to work. And so their spending will decline, their ability to stay in their homes will decline. And so the economy will begin to feel those negative effects at some time. At the same time, the economy is recovering, and that's a good thing. And it's very hard to have any certainty about the path forward because we don't know which of those two forces will dominate.
The $2.3 trillion CARES Act passed by Congress in March was cited by both Powell and Mnuchin for rescuing the economy from the abyss. But Congress is at an impasse on negotiations over additional economic support. Emergency aid, which Mnuchin said the economy needs to be given out in a more specific way than earlier this year.
I think the next package should be much more targeted. It should be focused on kids and jobs and areas of the economy that are still hard hit, particularly areas such as the travel business and others, restaurants. I think there's broad bipartisan support for extending the PPP to businesses that have had revenue drops for a second check. I think small businesses are a large priority of that.
But getting Congress to open the purse strings again won't be easy. Both took criticism for billions of dollars that haven't been spent, loans that haven't been given, small businesses that are still in trouble and can't access the Fed's lending program, and for the millions of Americans still living without a paycheck.